Hi lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Belinda's channel and here is Ballistic Gist. Don't forget to please subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications so that anytime I upload videos, you will be the first person to be notified. And to my returning subscribers, thank you so much for all the love and support. To those people that share my videos, leave commentaries, you guys are the real MVP. Thank you so much for all the love and support. So guys, there's this trend on TikTok that talks about how I'm a black person, but I used to be scared to admit some certain things about black, being black and all of that, but right now I am not anymore. And this actually got a lot of black people to come out, share their opinions and all of that. A lot of people actually, guys, I'm just gonna roll the clip as well as the stitches I was able to put together. Please leave me your own thoughts in the comment section and let's get into it.
This trend of I'm a black person and I used to be scared to admit this, but I'm not anymore. Y'all gotta speak up. Y'all got to speak up, because if you don't notice, a lot of us are starting to agree on things that have always made sense, but we're too scared to speak against the masses, or we're scared to go against the grain because we're scared to be called out. We have to start calling out the bullshit for what it is, especially if we want better and or if we want to progress. Some of us be entertaining the bullshit knowing that it's not right. We consider it cute. We consider it funny. And we know it's wrong. We know it's childish. We know it makes us look bad. But for some reason, we sit up there and deal with it. And we're scared to sit up there and talk against it, because we know when we start to talk against some of these topics, we know the masses or a lot of people are going to come and attack us because they don't agree with us. It's okay to stand out. I just told y'all the other day, I don't agree with a lot of the stuff you say. Most of y'all don't agree with the stuff I say on here, but I'm going to say it anyways because it is what it is and it needs to be said. If you know it's bullshit, call it out for what it is.
I'm going to be real with y'all. As a black person, I am scared of the hood. I really am. And I'm scared of the people that come out of the hood. And I also want to vote for Donald Trump. And in all seriousness, Black Lives Matter did nothing for our community. And most of the men that were killed by cops deserved it. And I think you hoes with these ugly ass lace fronts on are terrible. And these big lashes are disgusting. Better yet, hood culture in a total is nasty as fuck and ugly. And not classy. Going outside with a bonnet on is not classy at all. And by the way, bonnets are for everybody. So are braids. This is a few things I'm scared to admit as a black person. Okay, now I'm done playing. Anyways, I had a point behind all that shit I said. That is how it sounds when y'all say y'all are scared of hood people. Who the fuck is scared of Little Man, Day Day, Tavion, and his crew? Who the fuck is scared of Kiki, Keisha, and Grandma Bama? Who is scared of the hood, baby? You scared of criminals and gangsters. You are not scared of us hoodlums. Leave us out of your mouth.
As a black person, I'm not afraid to admit that I don't fuck with you black motherfuckers that participate in this trend and got some negative shit to say about us. Y'all is giving these white people ammunition to continue to find reasons as to why we cannot gel together as a community. I don't trust black people who participate in this trend and give them our sauce, give them our recipe. Like, what? You guys are giving them ammunition. You guys are giving them things that we're supposed to talk about in private. I don't trust y'all. All black people is not for us. All skin folk ain't kin folk. Because why is y'all letting these people know about the shit that we got going on? White people don't have a trend. They don't let... The thing about white people is, if they got shit going on, and if shit is fucked up in their community, they handle that shit in private. They don't let everybody know what they got going on. We never hear problems about them. Why do they gotta know about our shit? Why do we always gotta air out our shit for their entertainment? Because we're not the only motherfuckers watching this shit. There's a whole ass blue thing where they could click on it and see all the shit that we talking about. Oh, they this, that, and the third. Oh, they don't this, that, and the... Y'all giving them ammo. Like, bruh.
The outrage over that trend where it's like, as a black person, I feel scared to admit it's crazy. Because y'all get mad at folks because they say that they scared of hood people or they scared of ghetto people. But let's be honest, if you at a house party, you see somebody walk in And you don't get the hell up out of there, you're stupid. Oh, look at me, I'm progressive. I don't care if I get shut up. Oh.
This got it, but he's gonna crash out. And he's right, it's stupid. I also find it interesting that people are so willing to attack these people saying this, and this is exactly why they don't come out and say these things. Because when you do, you get called all types of stuff. You get attacked from every angle. And the problem is we don't want to face the reality that no one sane would feel comfortable around someone who's willing to crash out super quickly. When I say crash out, for example, you're in a party, there's someone that you have beef with, you pull out a gun and spray to hit that person, not caring who you hit, you crashed out. You show very little regard for other people and how you could harm them. And then there are black people telling other black people that they're whitewashed because they don't feel comfortable around people like this. No, you're not whitewashed because you're uncomfortable around people who have guns and no impulse control. Or just no impulse control in general. You're sane. And one of the problems is many black people will demonize other black people who are uncomfortable around black people who do not have impulse control. Again, they're not crazy. They're sane. Nor are they whitewashed.
Caribbean and African American, I did not know that this was a widely held ideology by a lot of people. But I have heard Caribbean people say, I don't claim my African roots because I'm Caribbean, or I'm Caribbean, I'm not African American, I'm Caribbean, I'm not black. So this is not a new phenomenon. People are thinking these thoughts. But like my point, we need to stop telling them to be quiet. Let them talk. When people start saying things that we don't agree with, that is not an opportunity to tell them to be quiet. That's an opportunity to shut your mouth and let them speak so you can hear what they have to say. Because when you tell them to silence, when you try to silence them, you don't necessarily hear what their true intentions are. And as a result, they learn to mask, or they learn to kind of suppress and slither and maneuver their way through undetected. So let them speak, let them talk, so we can see who they are and what they think. As black people, we need to start having these conversations, and we also need to start asking why. Why do some of these people hold these beliefs, or why are some of these beliefs normalized? So this one really annoyed me. It says PWIs take care of their students better and are better colleges than HBCUs. Why? Start asking yourself why. Start doing research as to why that is. Start using critical thinking and start putting two and two together. Where was our history interrupted and where are we now? I think there is a disconnect. Everybody's like, oh, we need to stop these slave narratives. We need to change the narrative. But you don't even understand the history of our people outside of slavery, before slavery, and how we got there. So it's just like, maybe you need to take some time and sit down and watch those movies so you get a clue as to what happened. So you have a general understanding of what we as black people were first forced to endure and why our situation is the way that it is now. It's not on our own onus. We didn't set this up like this. It was set up for us like this. Not everybody was spreading harmful rhetoric. But again, we need to start asking ourselves why. People, you guys just take information at face value. Think for yourself. Ask yourself why these things are the way they are.
So lovely. Apparently, this trend has been going on for a while in the black community and all of that, where a lot of black people have to come out to say what they used to be scared to admit, but right now they are no more scared anymore to say it. This actually made a lot of black people to start saying all manner of negative things to each other. Like they started bringing up how they are so scared of hood people, trying to paint hood people in a kind of stereotype that's actually will want to make us to look in some type of way. We are already trying to hide ourselves, or trying to move away from the superior people, and this trend actually brought a lot of negativity towards the black people and black community in general, that got a lot of people upset and were like, okay, let's just stop this this trend, because this is just going into the negative way. There are a lot of people that started spewing all manner of things, people trying to compare each other, people trying to gaslight each other. And how could we be doing this to ourselves? Meanwhile, we have a bigger thing to do out there, a bigger problems that we have to face out there instead of us to concentrate on trying to fight what is fighting us. It's not so nice. So we keep on fighting ourselves, trying to bring ourselves down, or using the opportunity to gaslight each other, or trying to like you know, these are the whole trend thing, and a lot of people use this as an opportunity to actually start gaslighting each other and start telling things that is not even, it's truly, there are a lot of things that we as black people that we do sometimes, that we see that these things are not actually right or nice, but we do it anyways, even if we know that deep down inside of us it's actually not nice, but we just do it because of the trend, because of we don't want people, or we don't want us to be gaslighted, so we just do it anyway. That's this thing that I also want to spill out, that sometimes sometimes the differentiate we all differentiate each other when they talk about maybe black Americans, African Americans, and African people, black people, like all black people all over the world. Black people, I used to be scared to talk about why is it that black people do not used to see each other as one people. Like, since you have this color, we are all one, like we are all black people. It doesn't matter where we all are coming from. It doesn't matter if you are a black American, if you're an African, or if you are from the Caribbean, but since you have this blackness in you, you should be considered black. But in a second hand, I actually understand the reason why sometimes a lot of people wouldn't want to get associated, or wouldn't want to be associated that, okay, we are all black, no matter where you're coming from. That since you are POC, like people of color, you are black. Somebody left a comment in my section, that's in my other channel. She was talking about, oh my god, do not associate us with people of color. We are black people and they are people of color and all of that. I was like, okay, I don't know that there is difference between people of color and black people. I was thinking that black people is being oppressed so as the people of color, but a lot of people maybe understand that people of color often have a little bit of privilege compared to black people. That is why it's as if that they are discriminatory, like, because I think a lot of people of color is being treated more fairly compared to the way the black people is being treated. So that is what I was just explained to understand, and I felt a kind of relief, because I was having that doubt in me, like, why is it so? Why is it like we are still fighting each other and all of that? But another thing that led this whole trend to just go out of hand is a lot of people were just using the opportunity to spew out so many things that actually got people upset, and people were like, okay, let's just stop this trend. We won't just keep on attacking ourselves, giving rooms to other people to do more harm than good to us. So it's better for us to just push it aside. This trend has been going on for days on TikTok. People were like, oh my god, gaslighting each other, trying to, a lot of people talked about hood people, how they are scared, like, oh my god, so many negative things. So anyways, lovelies, why not just this is just a little bit of the trends, and I was able to put together. I wanted to leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. And if you have something you are afraid to say, you're afraid to admit as a black person, but you're not afraid anymore, you could just put it in the comment section. Subscribe to this channel if you're yet to do that. Like this video, leave your thoughts, and I will see you lovelies when I upload the next one.